銀河鉄道39
All right, let's finish off chapter 1 of volume 18 of Galaxy Express 29. Final volume. The first chapter here was Cosmo Wine, or Cosmic Wine. We paused here. Tetsuro had been taken in by the authorities. Apparently, he was out. The rain is wine. He was getting drunk. You should watch the previous chapter, the previous session. Meitoru was out. She got accosted by a robot, but held up this thing on her wrist. And it sort of politely said, sorry for the confusion or whatever. And then she got shot. And that's where we paused. So let's finish off the chapter. This is going to be a long chapter, so let's just get right to it. There she is in the rain. We see that thing on her wrist that she had held up. And then our typical sort of fade out. And waking up. Okay, we're going to get a whole series of tall panels here. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, she's slowly going to get up. What have we got? Daijoubu da. It's fine. It's all right. Chimeishou wa owasete inai. As for like life-threatening wounds, I guess. Chimeishou. Yeah, as for fatal wounds, like not happening, not made to occur. Owasete. Oh, not bearing, not make to bear. Yeah. So you weren't made to bear fatal wounds. Kono onna wa chotto kawateru na. As for this woman, a little bit strange, isn't she? So some voices talking. Wareware ni kyōryoku shite kureru darou ka? To us, cooperation doing the favor of, I wonder. So I wonder if she'll do the favor of cooperating with us. Sana, well, sort of a non-committal response. Ki ga tsuita rashii zo. Woken up, it appears. Yokatta, sassoku hanashiai o shiyou. So I'm glad. Quickly, soon, talking together, let's do. She's just waking up and it's like, oh, good. Let's talk. Let's talk together. Kikatsuku is just to become aware. Yeah, or to recover, regain consciousness, which is what we want here. So appears to have regained consciousness. There we go. Oh, okay. And we get a whole page here. There she's waking up, and this is what she sees. Okay. Watashi wa han arukoru himitsu kessha wota no daihyo mineraruto da. Mineraruto. Okay, that might just be a name. Anyway, as for me, before I get to the humor of this, Kesha. Association. Okay. So, as for me, the Anti-Alcohol Secret Association or Secret Society, Walter, the Daihyo Mineraruto. I still have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Representative Mineraruto. Okay, so mineraru ruta, lauta would be mineral water, but this is ruto. Anyway, I guess the representative of mineral water, Walter, the representative of mineral water. Oh, because it's anti-alcohol society. Okay. Okay, so again, as for me, the anti-alcohol secret society, Walter, the representative, I guess, of the mineral water. But again, technically, mineraru to, it would be uta, but whatever. It's supposed to be mineral water. ショックを与えてすまない話を聞いてくれ. For bestowing a shock, so for like causing you grief, causing you a shock, sorry, do the favor of listening to the story. So please hear what I have to say. Han Alkohol Himitsu Kesha, the anti-alcohol secret society. So of course they're on a planet where everything is alcohol, water is wine, and there's an anti-alcohol secret society. This is apparently him. 我々の目的はこの星からアルコールというものを完全に追放してなくすることだ. As for our objective, as for our purpose, our aim, our goal, this planet, from this planet, the thing called alcohol, completely, perfectly exile, banishing, doing, and becoming nothing event. So it's basically to completely get rid of alcohol from this planet. That's their their goal or their aim. Tsuiho is to banish or exile, etc. Yeah. Kiyoraka na mizu no nagareru utsukushii hana no saku sugasugashi wakusei ni suru koto. Ni suru koto da. It's the event of making this planet a sugasugashi planet where beautiful flowers bloom and pure water flows. Kiyoraka na. Yeah. Kiyoraka is pure, clean water. Clean water able to flow, beautiful flowers blooming, and sugasugashi. What is that, like vibrant planet? Oh, refreshing planet, making that. That's what we want to do. Kiyoraka na mizu no nagare, utsukushii hana ga saku wakusei. So she kind of repeats bits of what he's saying, which is, again, pure, clean water flow, flowing, and beautiful flowers blooming planet. Okay, presumably this is him continuing to talk. このアルコールで汚れた星を作り直すのだ. With this alcohol, it's like purifying or creating anew this dirty planet, a dirty planet, I guess, from this alcohol. Okay, so tsukurinao, so is to, like, again, to make and fix. So it suggests, like, make anew. Yeah, to remake, to rebuild. Remaking this dirty planet. Normally, de would be like with or by the means of. So that could be maybe the implication here, like using this alcohol to make anew this dirty planet. But the de could also potentially here mean like from. Like rebuild the dirty planet from this alcohol. Anyway. お見かけしたところ、生身の体のお人のようですね。Hey, Swig. Hope you're doing well. お見かけしたところ、生身の体のお人のようですね。Oh, okay. So like, basically, omikake is, or omikakeru is outward appearance. So like, according to your outward appearance, flesh and blood, body, people appearance it is, isn't it? So she's being very polite in the way she's speaking here, right? She's saying omikake, she's saying ohito. So she's basically saying, based on your outward appearances, you appear to be people of bodies of flesh and blood, aren't you? Soda. It is that way. Indeed, correct. 我々秘密結社は生身の人間で構成されている。As for our secret society, with flesh and blood humans, I guess organization is done. It's organized with flesh and blood humans. 構成 is to be organized or structured. Yeah. Okay. This is Meiteru. ここの機械装置は As for this place's machine equipment, やはり機械の力に頼っているわけですか? As one would expect, like using machines' strength, is that the reason? 頼って relying on. Is this the reason for relying on the strength of machines? そうだ. It is that way. That's correct. 我々は機械を使用している. As for us, we do usage of machines. 機械の力を利用している. And we do 利用. Use. What's the difference between shio and rio? Employment. I mean, they feel very similar. Doing usage of the strength of machines. So doing usage of machines, doing employment of the strength of machines, or vice versa. However, okay, for this statement, we get the zoom out, and he appears to be a little bit more emphatic in response about what he's about to say, however. So, there we go. Interesting. So, I don't know that I've ever noticed this until now. This would frequently happen with Meiteru, that when she's on a black background, she gets a little bit of a halo around her to separate, her from a black background. But he doesn't do that here for these guys. This only happens with Tetsuro and Meiteru. It's kind of an interesting thing. I don't know if I just noticed that or whatever. Anyway, so he's responding now. However, ここでは我々が機械を支配している. As for in this place, we're the ones that do controlling of machines. 生身の人間が支配されるのではなく、flesh and blood humans being controlled, it is not. So flesh and blood humans aren't being controlled. 機械されるのではなく、機械を支配しているのだ. Wait. 生身の人間を支配されるのではなく、機械を支配しているのだ. Yeah, I guess like doing control of machines that aren't controlling Wait. Namami no ningen ga shihai sareru no dewa naku. Yeah, no, he's just re-emphasizing what he was saying. We're the ones that are doing control of machines. Flesh and blood humans control not being done, aren't being controlled. It's doing control of machines. So he's just re-emphasizing that. That's like a pause. Kikai ningen domo wa, which is also why it's like agitated. Like, yeah, we use machines, but we're the ones controlling the machines. We're not being controlled by machines. Kikai ningen domo wa, ningen no alcohol no ame de obore saseo to hakata. As for machine humans, with rain, with the alcohol rain, are making drown the humans, trying to drown out the humans with the alcohol rain. Obore saseru is to make drown. So trying to drown out. And hakata, plotting, attempting. Yeah. So again, as for the machine humans, they're plotting, attempting to try to drown out with the alcoholic rain the humans. Wareware wa sore ni teiko shiteru te wake sa. As for us, that's the reason why we're doing resistance to that thing. Okay. We're transitioning scenes, and you can see Machine Police. We see Kikai Keisatsu, Cosmo Wine, I guess like Honsho. Machine Police, Cosmic Wine, Cosmo Wine, Honsho, like the main office. Wasn't that Honsho? Honshu? What would that be? It's going to be like main branch. We've got net. And then mono. Come on. Oh, Honsho. Short. Police headquarters. Okay, main office. Oh my. Okay, Tetsuro is being interrogated, and he still looks like he's maybe a bit drunk. Namae wa Hoshino Tetsuro ka? As for name, it's Hoshino Tetsuro. So desu, hai. That's right, yep. Omae wa Mibun shomei shou o motte inai. Naze Hoshino Tetsuro da to iikireru no ka? As for you, like one's own ID, identification, not having? Mibun. Oh, Mibun, social status, but with Shou Meisho is identification paper. So yeah, as for you, not holding, not having identification papers. Why Hoshino Tetsuro? That is good. Kireru. Ikireru? Ikiru. Oh, I guess like, how are you able to state definitively that you're Hoshino Tetsuro? Like, how can we do that determination? Hoshino Tetsuro dakara Hoshino Tetsuro desu. So, because I'm Hoshino Tetsuro, I'm Hoshino Tetsuro. And I think this is probably just part of him being drunk. 39の乗客だと言ったな. 39 passenger said, wasn't it? You said you were a passenger on 39, right? 39の乗客は選ばれた人間たちだけでお前にはふさわしくない. Okay. It's not appropriate, not suitable. ふさわしくない. As for passengers of the 39, chosen people, it's just. As for to you, it's not appropriate. Interesting. Okay, so again, as for passengers of the 39, it's only with chosen humans, chosen people. As for to you, it's inappropriate. It's not suitable, adequate. ふさわしくなくたって39に乗ってきたんですよ. I think this is like, even though you say it's not appropriate, on the 39 have come writing. I have been writing on the 39, even though you say it's not appropriate. The tate there is, yeah, even though. Like, so even though you say that, I have been writing on the 39. 39の乗客はホテルに泊まっている. As for passengers of the 39, in the hotel, they lodge. They lodge in the hotel. 外へ出てくるはずはない. Going outside ought, a reason does not exist. There's no reason to be going outside. なぜ外をうろついていたか? Why loitering outside? Why were you loitering outside? 理由を証明できるか? A reason, proof is possible. Can you possibly prove a reason? 理由, a reason, 証明, proof. それが, that's, どうなったか? How did it become? Like, what happened? So he doesn't remember what happened. 公中外出禁止令については知っていたな. About the rain, in the middle of rainfall, going out forbidden order, following that, or about that, as for about that, not familiar? Or familiar, weren't you? So you were knowing about the order forbidding going outside during rain, weren't you? メートルに聞いたよ. Heard from メートル. So I heard about it from メートル, you know? 雨がワインだなんて思ってもみませんでしたよ. The rain being wine, or whatever, thinking about, also didn't. He's like, I didn't think the rain would be wine. もみません? Oh, okay, なって思ってもみませんでした. So I wasn't even thinking that the rain could possibly be wine. 外出禁止令違反は死刑だということも知っていたはずだ. The going outside forbidding order violation, as for that, execution, it being that sort of thing, also being familiar with ought to be. So you also ought to have been familiar with that, and a violation of the going out during rain order, or violation of that forbidding order of going out in the rain, is execution. And so here we can see hiccup. Tetsuro's hiccuping. Oof. 知りませんよ. Not familiar. I didn't know. 水をください. Please, some water. 気持ちが悪くて. Like, I feel bad. I feel gross. I feel bad. あの世へ行くのに水など不必要だ. Even though you're going to the afterlife, water and whatever is not necessary. Basically, yeah. I mean, you're not going to need water when you get to the afterlife. Anoyo, that world. Oh. Okay, so there's Tetsuro. Poor guy. Gatan. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, so he was on a pedestal. He was on a pedestal this whole time being interrogated, and they're removing the pedestal, so now he's just hanging. Well, that's awful. Hanzai ni dai ni 8986 73998745 6234 6234685 shokei. Where does this... Okay, anyway, this is like criminal number 28299673998745623468 number execution. I'm not sure where the number of the criminal starts and the number of the execution starts, but take your pick. Or maybe it's just like all one number. こんな無茶苦茶な、ダメだ、So, this sort of a crazy, it's no good, oh no.
Hello there.
Hello there. Kin kon kan kon kin. So that's like the doorbell. Meitoru has arrived. Ano kane no oto wa nani? As for that bell sound, that metal, yeah, as for that bell sound, what? What's that bell sound? Hanzai ni no shokkei ga owatta koto o shiraseru shi no kane desu. A criminal's execution finished event notification, notifying of the event of finishing a criminal execution. It's the death bell. Yeah, kane. The bell of death. And then we get the Tetsuro. Okay. Okay, we get now this dark panel. Boku wa, this is presumably Tetsuro. Boku wa Hoshi no Tetsuro, 39 no joukyaku. As for me, I'm Hoshi no Tetsuro, a passenger on the 39. We are getting towards the end of the story, right? Just a view of the stars and more, I guess, of Tetsuro's statements here. Koko wa doko da? As for this place, where is it? Where am I? Onaji you na seiun ga futatsu mieru. Nebula, the same sort of nebula, two are visible. So, like, two of the same type of nebula are visible. Hoi no ga ginga kei de kochi ga Andromeda ka? Oh, the far one is the Milky Way, and this direction, or this one, is Andromeda. So that's supposedly the Milky Way. This is Andromeda. Okay, so this is Tetsuro. He's apparently dead or something, dreaming. Nande boku wa konna tokoro ni iru n da? Why, as for me, in this sort of a place existing? Why am I here? So ka, boku wa shinda no ka? Tsurushi kubi ni sarete. I see. As for me, dead? I died? Tsurushi kubi is to be hung. Like, hanging was done. Yeah, could be. We'll see. Tsurushi kubi. Yeah. Like, hanging by the neck was done. 冗談じゃないよ. It's not a joke. You gotta be kidding me. 嫌だ. No. まだ死んでたまるか? Still dying. Like, how could I stand it? How could I stand dying already? Chikusho! Son of a bitch. Chikusho! Son of a bitch! Oh. Okay. We're back at the hotel. Remember, this is the Umbrella Hotel. And there he is. He's speechless and he's grabbing his neck. Hidoi me ni atta wa ne, Tetsuro. You encountered a horrible thing, didn't you, Tetsuro? Hidoi me ni ao is to have a terrible thing happen. Hidoi me ni ao. You suffered a lot. You had a bad time. You got into trouble. Went through a bitter experience, all that sort of thing, didn't you, Tetsuro? Koko wa hotaru da. As for this place, it's the hotel. This is the hotel. Demo yume o mite ta wake janai wa. Oh, wait. I think that's still Tetsuro. But having seen a dream, reason it isn't. There's no reason that I would have had a dream. Okay, this was the lady at the hotel restaurant that basically got him drunk in the first place. Gomen nasai, yopparawasete toriageta anata no pasu yo. Sorry for making you drunk. It's your taken pass. Here's your pass that I took. Toriageta. Yeah, or that I picked up. Oh, it can be also to take away, to confiscate. But clearly she took it from him. Shokodo no waitress-san, the waitress from the restaurant. Oh, there's someone else here too. Here, we got 7 more pages here. That's not bad. Oh, crap. Well, there goes that book. Watashi wa mineralu to han alcohol himitsu kesha water. Oh, it's not Walter, it's water. Water no daihyo da. We are representatives of water, the secret anti-alcohol secret society, as for us. I guess it's hard to say. As for us, the mineral water anti-alcohol secret society water representatives are. So again, it's not Walter, it's water. This would also be the name for Walter. Jitsuryoku de with true strength,クーデターを起こすのに必要で、君のパスを奪ったが、結構の前に話がついた。Okay. To arrive at a story? Hanashi o... Oh, to negotiate. All right, so with true strength, with true power, even though caused a coup d'etat through necessity, your pass, snatched your pass, snatched your pass, but 結構の前に話をついた。結構 doing with resolve, before carrying out the plan, negotiated, settled the matter. Okay. With true strength, with the necessity of causing a coup d'etat, snatched your pass, but before carrying out, settled the matter. Okay, let's just keep going and see if this makes more sense. Because he's saying, hanashi ga tsuita, settled the matter, negotiated the matter. どんな話の話がついたんですか? What sort of a story's settling was done? King Kong Kang Kong. Okay, there's the doorbell again. Oh, is someone being executed? あれは処刑の鐘のねです. As for that thing, it's the execution bell's sound. この惑星コスモワインの首相が政策を誤ったと判断されて、機械化法違反で処刑されたのです. Okay. This planet, Cosmo Wine's leader, like Prime Minister, Shusho, yeah, Prime Minister, Shusho. This planet, Cosmo Wine's Prime Minister, Seisaku. Policy. Ayamata to. Due to a violation of the mechanized law, determination was done of ayamata. Oh, made a mistake. Made a mistake of policy? Yeah. So this planet's Cosmo Wine's leader, the Prime Minister, making a mistake of policy, decision was done in violation of mechanized law, and execution being done. Okay, so the Prime Minister is being executed. That's what this sound is. 大法制からの直接命令でした. Big Mother Planet from's direct order was. So it was a direct order from the Big Mother Planet. 大法制. We're just going to go with that. Big Mother Planet. Like, just what it sounds like. King Kong, kan Kong. Shokkei te tsumari shike? So, I guess shokkei is really just like penalty. It's like saying shokkei, you mean death penalty. Shike is definitely death penalty. Yeah, so shokkei is like execution, because this kanji also means to like get rid of. And this is punishment. But then you make it into shike, and it's clearly death penalty. 大暴星の触殺命令? A direct order from the Great Mother Planet? 機械化法によると、生身の人間を脅迫したり、強制して、機械の体に変えてはならない。Okay, so according to mechanized law, oh, this is like coercion? 脅迫? Or threatening. Yeah, coercion. Doing coercion or threatening of flesh and blood humans. And as for changing into a machine body under compulsion, it will not become. Like, you can't do that. Kyosei is to, again, like, coerce, enforce, obligate. So as for changing into a machine body, like by doing compulsion or doing enforcement, that will not become. Again, like, can't do that. 機械化法によると、機械化法によると、did he die in? No. Then no. No. 機械化法によると、well, we'll see. 自発的に自分から進んで機械の体になるのが、機械化世界の大原則だ。Okay. So again, according to mechanized law, 自発的. Spontaneously from oneself proceeding, advancing or evolving or proceeding spontaneously from oneself to and becoming a machine body, or voluntarily. Voluntarily advancing from oneself to a machine body, becoming that is mechanized world's big source rule. Oh, okay. This is just emphasizing that becoming a machine human has to be voluntary. Jihatsu teki ni. Yeah, that's a Daigen Gensoku is a great principle. Like the prime directive. It's the prime directive of the mechanized world that becoming a machine body from oneself, advancing that way, is voluntary, according to the law. 何人も強制されてはならない。何人? Every person, as for coercion being done, will not become. So nobody will be coerced. Yeah, nobody as for coercion being done will not become. I think that's right. 一口に言えば, if say it in a word, so in a word, 自発的に機械の体になりたいと思わない人間は、結局、機械活性に心から忠誠を誓わないし、協力しないという理由があるからさ。Okay, so to put it in a word, as for humans that aren't thinking that they want to become a machine body voluntarily, in the end, I guess like to or from the mechanized world, kokoro kara, from the heart, chusei, neutrality or indifference, without avowing, without swearing or without avowing indifference from the heart towards the mechanized world, not doing cooperation, that sort of a reason exists. That's why. Okay. Let's double check some things here because I'm starting to lose the track of really what this is supposed to trying to say. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely like nobody coercion will be done. To say it in a word, as for humans that aren't thinking about wanting to become a machine body voluntarily, in the end, not avowing, not promising neutrality from the heart towards the mechanized world. Oh, I guess like if you don't want to become a machine body, then you're basically you're not avowing neutrality. And the reason is about like not doing cooperating because those types of reasons exist. But where's this going? I don't understand where this is going. Kikai ka sakai ka? Mechanized world? Question mark? Dare ga daibosei to yara ni koko no yosu o renraku shite hanashi o tsuteita desu ka? Who, with the Great Mother Planet, this sort of an appearance, doing communication and manage the deal or settle the solution, it's that person. Meiteru. Okay. Oh, Toyara. Okay, yeah, like indicates uncertainty. Okay, so this is Tetsuro asking. So, dare ga daihosei Toyara ni? So he's saying Toyara, like, so then who to the Great Mother Planet or whatever that was, this sort of a circumstance doing communication and settled the solution. So who's the one that did all this? And then he responds, Sono hito da. It's this person. Meiteru. Za, heavy rain. Maybe this is still this guy talking. Hikai no karade ni naru koto o kyosei sarenai no nara sake ni mekujira tatteru koto mo nai. Mekujira. The corner of one's eyes. Mekujira o tateru is to scold over a minor matter. Okay. So the event of becoming a machine body, that thing, coercion not being done, because it was that, no nada. Or if it's a case of not doing coercion to become a machine body, and by sake being scolded over that it's not that event. Kotomonai. It's also not the event of being scolded over a minor matter of the sake. Okay. Cosmo wine no. Oh, okay. So it's not the event of being scolded over the matter of the sake or doing coercion of becoming a machine body. So that was not what the issue was, apparently. Cosmo wine no seifu wa. As for the government of Cosmo wine, wareware namami no ningen ga sake o nonde ki ga ookiku nare hanran o okosu to kangeita nda. As for the government of cosmic wine, we flesh and blood humans, drinking sake, and spirits becoming big, ki ga okiku nari, and thinking of doing insurrection or rebellion, causing insurrection or rebellion. I have absolutely no idea what is going on at this point. Kiga oki is to be big-hearted, generous. As for the government of cosmic wine, we flesh and blood humans, drinking sake and becoming big-hearted, I guess, thought about causing an insurrection. Or we're thinking about causing an insurrection. But that's the government of cosmic wine thinking about causing an insurrection because the flesh and blood humans were drinking and becoming big-hearted? Okay, well, there's the Shusho being executed. We get the Shusho being executed here, and we get the train leaving. And I guess we're going to continue to get an explanation here. Oh, this is rough, man. 機械か人間の世界も法律には厳しいらしいな. I think this is now Tetsuro. Also, the world of mechanized humans, as for to the law, it seems to be strict, doesn't it? 平行惑星の首相でさえ縛り首にしてしまうのだからな. Remote. Oh, okay. This is like remote boundary planet. So a remote region or even for the prime minister of a frontier planet, binding by the neck, doing because. So again, this is probably Tetsuro saying again, even mechanized humans' law seems to be strict because they would even hang the prime minister of a frontier planet or something like that. ここの政府の支給してくれた水みたいにアルコール度の薄いワインともお別れね. This places government's shiku provision. Yeah, provision. Doing the favor of providing mizu mitai ni alcohol do. The degree of alcohol like water and a thin wine also wakare. Wakare ne. It's also farewell? Splitting, the separation? ここの政府の支給してくれた水みたいに. So like to something like water, provisioned, that's like being provisioned by this government. The degree of the alcohol of a weak wine also, it's farewell. Wakare ne. Okay. Soda, that's right. これからは、それから降るシーズンのワインをいっぱい飲んで、心ゆくまで酔っ払おう. That's right. As for from now on, from the sky, the falling natural wine, plenty will drink, and to the point of the heart going, let's get drunk. Let's get drunk until like going to the heart, drinking in full of the natural wine that's falling from the sky. I am completely lost. Toku kara miru to yopparatta you ni akai hoshi da. When looking from afar, it's a red planet that seems to be drunk. Yeah. Seems like a red planet that's gotten drunk. It's visible that way. It's got that appearance. Cosmo wine wa uchu de mo amari rei no nai mezurashii hoshi yo. As for Cosmo wine, as for cosmic wine, even in the universe, amari rei. I guess like an excess example, not existing rare planet. So as for cosmic wine, even in the universe, it's a rare planet that like a surplus example doesn't exist. Like maybe there aren't many examples like it in the universe. Sa, これから楽園になるのか、地獄になるのかわからないけれど, well then, from here on, will it become a paradise? Will it become hell? I don't know, but 楽園か? 地獄か? Paradise? Hell? 僕の行く機械の体を垂れてくれる星っていうのは、もしかしたらメートルが話をつけたという大母星では? Okay, so my going, as for talking about a planet we're able to receive a machine body for free, perhaps Meitoru is the one that did the thing called managing the deal or settling the solution, as for with the Great Mother Planet. Okay, so that whole thing about the law being that you need to voluntarily want to become a machine and all that, Tetsudo's now wondering like, hey, did you relay that whole thing to the Great Mother Planet about me wanting to go get a machine body for free and all that? I think she's saying, iie, no. 機械の体をくれるのは大母星では? As for being able to receive a machine body for free, as for on the Great Mother Planet, ありません. It does not exist. 大母星は機械化世界の首都です. As for the Great Mother Planet, it is the mechanized world's like capital. 首都 capital. するとメートルはいつでも大母星の偉い人と話をすることができる立場なのか? So capital. So therefore, as for Meitoru, always the Great Mother Planet's like great or impressive person, with that great impressive person story doing event, being possible standing place, is that it? Yeah, so situation. Okay, so this is Tetsuro thinking to himself. So he's asking himself, capital. So therefore, is this a situation, is it being possible that the event of talking with an important person of the Great Mother Planet, as for Meitoru always, so he's run into her occasionally talking with someone. And that's what he's wondering, if she's talking with some impressive, important person on the Great Mother Planet. それまでもずっとそこと話をしてたんだろうかこれまでも。Or in any case. Even so far, continuously with that place, talking, doing, I wonder, or basically, has she always been talking with that place? Again, the shuto. Daibosei no nawa, as for the name of the Great Mother Planet, Wakusei Dai Andromeda. It's the planet Big Andromeda, Great Andromeda. Okay. Andromeda 大星雲の中心にある独立惑星、孤独な星。Okay, so Andromeda's great nebula's center existing 独立惑星, a independent planet? Yeah. An independent planet existing in the center of the great Andromeda Nebula. It is a kodoku hoshi. An isolated, a lonely planet. Kikai ningen no utopia, a mechanized person's utopia. Kikai ka bunmei no furusato, the hometown, the capital, the hometown of mechanized culture, civilization. じゃあ、機械の体を垂れてくれる星の名は? Well then, as for the name of the planet we're able to receive for free a machine body, so basically, what's the name of that planet? それはまだ聞かない方が哲郎にとっては幸せ. Okay. As for that thing, still not hearing or not asking direction to Tetsuro or Tetsuro, it's shiawase, it's happiness. Yeah. So as for that thing, the name of the planet with a machine body for free, it's still not hearing it. For Tetsuro, that's happiness. Or fortune, good luck, blessing. Yukeba wakaru koto. If go, it's the understanding event. So basically, you'll understand as we go. Okay. No response. He's looking at his past, right? It says still just Earth to Andromeda. Orion mo sugita. Oh, so he's saying, it says Orion and the Pleiades, Purea desu. So it's also got Orion and Pleiades in here. Orion mo sugita, Purea desu mo sugita zo. So also Orion passed, and also the Pleiades we passed. So we've already passed through those. Ginga ke mo toku ni dete, and also the Milky Way galaxy, already far and away came out of. Ima Andromeda Daiseiun no zettai kikai ken o susundairu. And right now, Andromeda's great nebula, certainly the machine area's advancing. Like certainly we've advanced through the machine area of the Andromeda Nebula. Asuno Andromeda te eki no nawa. As for the name of the station called Andromeda of the pass, oh yeah, because it's this, Andromeda. Kono Andromeda Daiseiun to chushin chikaku ni aru wakusei ダイアンドロメダと両方の意味が重なってるんだな。Okay. As for the name of the station, called Andromeda on the Pass, this Andromeda big nebula with that, near to the center of the big Andromeda nebula, existing planet, and the great Andromeda in the same direction, meaning it's piling up, isn't it? So he's saying, like, the evidence is piling up that this Andromeda is the Diandromeda. It's great Andromeda. That everything is kind of pointing to that same direction, that's where they're headed. もうすぐですよ。終着駅は哲郎さん. It's soon, you know. As for the final arrival station, Mr. Tetsuro. He looks very sad. It's soon. もうすぐ. Okay, here we go with the last page. I'm trying my best not to have the pages rip. This is the last page. We see kind of a pretty sad looking Tetsuro, and we get the ending paragraph here. 終着駅, the final arrival station, the terminus. 惑星ダイアンドロメダも機械の体をタダでくれる名前のわからない星ももうすぐだ. Okay, so the final arrival station. The planet Great Andromeda also, the machine body for free being able to receive name not knowing planet also, soon it is. Okay, it's soon for those things, both those things. できればもっともっと遠くにあってくれればと哲郎は思う. As much as possible, all the more close. 遠くに会おう. Oh, I guess if it's existing close, then that's good. 遠くに会おう. Yeah, okay. If receive the favor of it existing close by, all the more close by, if possible. As for Tetsuro, that's what he's thinking. Like, as much as possible, that would be good. Okay. 少しでも長く考える時間が欲しいと思う. He's also wanting time for thinking a little bit longer. 少しでも, like even a little bit longer thinking time, wanting is thinking. もうすぐメートルがいなくなるような気がする. And soon, meiteru becoming not existing or not being around, it seems to be that hunch that he's doing. He's got a feeling that's going to be happening soon, that meiteru won't be around much more. 遠ければそれだけ長くメートルとの旅が続く. If far, just that thing being longer with meiteru and continuing travel, Tetsuro wa ima totemo sabishi. As for Tetsuro, right now, he's very sad. Okay. Tokereba. Yeah, I guess, yeah, if it were far, with just that thing being long, with meiteru, the journey will continue. So as for Tetsuro, right now, he's just very sad. Because he's realizing the journey is coming to an end. Okay, well, there we go. That was unfortunately really confusing. I really still don't quite understand the rationale of what we read in the middle, in the end there, where the explanation about the law and what happened. it's clear that Meitaro made a call and resolved everything. What was less clear was the rationale about the drinking and everything. I just didn't quite get that clear enough. In any case, that was the end of chapter 1. We've got only 3 chapters left. We may have to break these into smaller chunks so that they're not over an hour, and so that I can spend a little bit more time to actually try to spend time and understand what's being said if they're going to be this confusing. So anyway, that is the end of chapter 1. We'll continue next time with chapter 2. We're now getting here at this late hour, a different sort of title page. So we'll see what that is about next time.